Welcome to the Bowls and Trailblazers presentation of Alice in Wonderland. This timeless classic was written by Lewis Carroll in the 1800s. Alice in Wonderland is a fun entertainment for all ages. In this musical today, Alice is on trial for annoying the Queen of Hearts. We hope you enjoy the trial of Alice in Wonderland. Your Majesties, members of the jury, loyal subjects, may we present the trial of Alice in Wonderland. The prisoner at the bar is charged with enticing Her Majesty into a game, the Queen of Hearts, into a game of croquet, thereby teasing and tormenting and otherwise annoying our beloved and...
Never mind that! Get to the part where I lose my temper!
Thereby causing the Queen to lose her temper!
Now, are you ready for your sentence?
Sentence? But there must be a verdict first.
Sentence first, verdict afterwards.
But that just isn't the way.
All ways are my way.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Off with their head!
But my dear wife, I know when this is going to be one or two, huh? Maybe?
Oh, very well. Call the first witness.
First witness. Well, it all started when Alice wasn't paying attention to her sister who was reading. She was daydreaming, and I ran across her thoughts. I was late for an important date. But then, I'm always late.
Why
She followed me down a rabbit hole and fell and fell and fell. She thought she would never hit the bottom, but she finally did. She came to a tiny room and tried to follow me through a little door. When she couldn't get through, she cried and cried, making a river from her tears, which swept her out of the little room and into the ocean, where she met the next witness. Next witness, the dodo bird. Yes, I met this girl when she floated by. We were just about to start a caucus race.
Caucus race?
Yes, a caucus race. Never gets anywhere. No one ever wins. So we invited her to join, and, well, the best way to explain it is to do it. Parrot, owl, toucan, Alice, take your places. Next witness, the Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm Tweedledee. I'm Tweedledum. When she came upon us, she caused peculiar little figures. But contrary-wise, we taught her good manners. She tried to start by saying goodbye, but we taught her to begin at the beginning.
What was it you taught her?
We'll show you. We wanted her to stay and hear some stories, but she was too busy chasing after that rabbit. And where? So she left. And where fish? Yes, she did follow me to my house. I asked her to go inside and fetch my gloves. As she was looking for them, she ate a cookie that made her so large that she filled my house and bumped her head against the roof. I ran away and she followed me and met the next witness. Next witness, the flowers. Flowers, flowers, hurry to your places. Flowers, roll call. Rose.
Iris, Daisy, Dandelion, Grr. Rosebud.
Lovely, just lovely. Yes, we know this weed.
I think she's pretty.
Quiet, Bud. She came to our garden and she was surprised that we could talk. She was even more surprised that we could sing. Lovely flowers. What happened next? She enjoyed our singing very much. So just to make pleasant conversation, we asked her,
What kind of flower are you?
when she told us, I'm not a flower. So we examined her petals. And her stem. So we decided she was a common weed and made her leave our garden. Next witness, the caterpillar. Yes, it's true. When I asked her, who are you? Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. This child came across me as I was performing my morning bow exercise.
Yes, it's true. This child can't. When I asked her, "Who are you?" she didn't seem to know because she changed so many times. But that morning, she didn't make any sense. So I turned into a butterfly and fluttered by.
Next witness, the Cheshire Cat. That's me, can't you see? You can always tell a Cheshire Cat by his grin. Here, hold this while I testify. I've seen a cat without a grin, but I've never seen a grin without a cat. I wondered upon this little girl with the poem. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toes, did gyre and gimble in the waves. Why don't you sing it? Don't mind if I do. This little girl asked me which way she ought to go, and I replied, well, that depends on where you want to go, which is good advice, I think. I finally directed her to the Mad Hatters. Call the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter!
Mad Hatter, that's me. Next witness, move down, move down.
You had better get off that bench or it's off with your head.
Oh dear, yes, Your Majesty.
Now, have you ever seen this little girl before?
No, never, Your Majesty.
Yes, you have. I was at your tea party.
Really? Was she at her tea party? Yes, I think so. Let's ask the Dormouse.
Twinkle, twinkle, little light, how I wonder where
before. Which little girl? This little girl? No, never.
You did so. I was at your birthday party.
Birthday party? Oh no, it wasn't a birthday party. It was an unbirthday party. Explain yourself. Very well.
Birthday today. How many of you are celebrating an unbirthday?
Let's all sing to them.
A very merry birthday to all, to all. A very merry birthday to all, to all. Let's have a celebration, have a bit of friends all. A very merry birthday, a very merry birthday, a very merry birthday to all.
Lovely, just lovely. I just love parties. But I love trials more. On with the trial. Off with our heads.
You'd better go to the next witness.
Next witness. If it would please your majesty, I would like to speak for myself, please. What a lovely child. But curtsy while you testify, my dear. It saves time. I'm afraid this has all been my own fault. I try hard to do the right things, but sometimes it's not easy. Very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. That explains the trouble that I'm always in. Be patient is very good advice, but the waiting makes me curious, and I'd love the change should something strange begin.
I'm sure that I know right from wrong.
Majesty. You did?
That's right.
Let her go. Well, my dear, what happened then?
I went to your beautiful garden and met the cards.
Next witness, the cards.
It's true, Your Majesty. She met us in the garden, painting the roses.
Painting my beautiful roses? You had better explain yourself.
But we had to paint the roses red because we planted white roses. My mistake. But just then you came along, Your Majesty, and invited her to play croquet with you.
I did? What a lovely gesture.
But then she teased you and tormented you and made you lose your temper.
Oh, please, Your Majesty, let me go home. I promise not to bother you again.
She's only a little girl, my dear.
Hush. Let me think. I had decided to let them decide Alice's fate.
What do you think? We should let her go, shouldn't we?
Very well. It's obvious that's your excuse this time.
Thank you, Your Majesty, and thank you, friends. Now I can go home. Goodbye, everyone.
girls, I just think you did a wonderful job. Take a big bow, please. Tonight for this special occasion. They've worked very hard and they're very excited too, can you tell? But they've worked very hard and we surely enjoy doing this. Your boys and girls were an absolute joy to work with. We had a blast, as you can tell. And I think they did a fabulous job and I'm very proud of them. I'm going to call them down though, one at a time or one group at a time to take their final bow. They're going to go to the music room and put their things away and they will meet you back out here. The chorus will remain and you'll take your bow at the very end like we did this morning. So if you'll just wait here for your boys and girls, they'll go back and they'll come back out here to you. But thank you again for coming. You are a wonderful audience. Boys and girls, could you please have the cards step forward and take a final bow? Cards. Good job. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, take your final bow. Mad Hatter, March Hare, and Dormouse. They're so shy, I just don't know what to do about that. The birds, please. Fabulous. Cheshire cat. Caterpillar. Flowers, flowers, please. King and queen. Stop for 1 second. I have to say a special thank you to Eleni because our Queen of Hearts for this afternoon's performance grew very ill during the school day with the stomach virus and has a very high fever. And at 5 o'clock, I called Eleni and said, will you please come back and be the Queen of Hearts again? So, I mean, out of nowhere, she jumped in the car and came and saved us this evening and played the Queen of Hearts. Without the chorus, because in a musical, the story is told through song. So chorus, would you please take a big bow?
Ladies and gentlemen, while